We might be surprised today to see that a man whose job was to sell water would be tasked with doing veterinary work, but that's exactly what would have happened to our friend El Aguador, the water seller in 19th century Mexico City, as Antonio Garcia Cubas recounts in this book, El Libro de mis Recuerdos, the book of my memories. We saw last week how he worked, and how once he was able to balance the weight of the jar and the chochocol behind him, he'd be on his way from the fountain to his clients' houses. On the way, as he walked, boys, as they went to school, would stop him to quench their thirst with the jar, at his expense, of course, and that cats, with their admirable instinct, would run away from him, terrified to hide in the deepest reaches of the surrounding houses. This generalized feline panic was well justified, as the author recalls, in this most peculiar conversation. The cook, after chastising him like we saw last week, would say, I summoned you to help us fix the cat. That demon of an animal keeps us up all night fighting the neighbor's cats in the azotehuela, a patio in the house. And the maidservant, she might have something to say in the matter. She would protest, the author recalls, as the cat would lose his bellicosity in favor of sluggishness, as had been the case with other cats. He will just eat well, sleep better, and grow fat, leaving the mice alone even if they run right past his whiskers. Alas, the order had been given. So once the aguador was done with this task and the poor animal was released, it would sprint through the hallways, seeking some remote refuge in which it could cry alone for its misfortune. Another role the aguador might play was that of secret messenger, as he might ask the chambermaid secretly to please do me a favor and give this letter to Manuelita, the girl of the house, written by the boy next door, of course. What do you take me for, man? If I tell the lady, you will lose this job. Come on, don't be like that, he would reply. This affair could earn us a few reales, and besides, that senor over there, he means no harm. What's more, he says that if he ends up marrying Manuelita, he'll make you his housekeeper and me his valet. Ándale, Tomasa, take the letter. Oh, well, she might reply, since the señorito has good intentions, give it here and I'll give it to Manuelita. And this could very well be the story of how a marriage started. There are so many more stories of 19th century life in Mexico City in this book and in others that I have. If you're interested, please stick around for more of Timeless Mexico.